Oh my word. So, in my quest as being a, if you will, bean counter type of an individual, I decided to go ahead to find out, to inquire approximately how much do we spend per person during the holiday season. The numbers were staggering, the numbers were so high. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this week's Monday regular version of my show, the longer form content, the 2 o'clock in the afternoon and beyond, talking about how to save money and more with Jan. Well. In my interesting quest, I decided to figure something out because even though it is August, here we are now, Monday, August 19th. All right. Now, to some people, people are still thinking about the beach, the waves, the pool, all the fun stuff, and I get that. I mean, officially, we still have a whole month to go before the calendar flip of the calendar from summer into fall. But let's be honest, many people did already go back to school, and a lot of people are anticipating going back to school after Labor Day, at least in our neck of the woods here. All right. So when people go back to school, I really start thinking holiday season. And people are like, "Why? You're just so early." Well, I'm not the only one. Because in the retail business, for example, retailers, their selling season begins on September 1. Your mind is not even nearly on Christmas at all, as far as the holiday season and shopping. But that could be a mistake, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I want to remind people that there are still some people, I know, brace yourself for this one, still paying off credit cards from 2022 holiday season. Kid you not, kid you not. I heard it on some business reports on the news. I don't think they're about to make that one up and come on the news and, say something like this from 2022. Imagine still paying off credit cards for the holidays for 2022. This year, let's do something different. For those that tend to fall into the same money traps, if you will, let's avoid it. But first, let's get familiar with these numbers. All right, this is a stunning thing. Stunning, stunning, stunning. The average person here in this country spends just $3 short of $1,000 per person, per person for the holidays. Why? This is to me shocking. How many people have fallen into the rabbit hole of credit card debt? And I'm like, wait a minute. It could be like I always say, people get caught up with the lights, they get caught up with the music, they get caught up with the pretty packages. We all love to enjoy that kind of thing, even if you don't even acknowledge the holiday. Sometimes people just like to look at the prettiness of everything. But here it says, I looked it up and it said on my online research, it said $997 in total. But let's break it down. Okay, let's break it down. $648 of that 997 per person goes on gifts. So no matter what the holiday you may decide to acknowledge or your own way of, showing affection to someone, out of that 997, about 648 bucks per person. Now, when I originally wanted to run the search, I was curious to know about the average family. But no, this thing that I looked up broke it down per person. 997 in total, $648 on the actual gifts. Okay? 231 goes for food and decorations. Okay? Well, makes sense. I mean, it's not just about gifting. Decorations cost money. Some people get tired of a decoration. They buy it last year, for example. Gee, that was last year's decoration. Can't use it again. I don't know. I'm so different in the way I think, but keep it to myself. There you go. To me, that could be wasteful. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, and $118 goes on non-gift purchases. I wonder what that means, including in this non-gift purchases. Do you think that they mentioned food? I guess beverages would be included in the food, right? But maybe they mean like gas for traveling or wrapping paper and stuff of that nature. Postage, right? Things of that nature. You see, it all adds up. We're thinking a lot of times we're just focusing on the gifting part, but now that I saw that, it really does break it down. Why am I telling you all of this? Because I also looked up another thing. All right. Today is August 19th, right? Christmas is exactly 128 days from today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's think about this for a minute. We have options. Well, there's the option of falling again into the rabbit hole of debt. Some people are still paying off Christmas stuff from a year ago when it's St. Patrick's Day, let's say in 025, and they're still paying off stuff from now. No, I don't know. Do you really like that option? No. Let's get ahead of the game. That's why I'm doing this a specific video. Thinking ahead without going too crazy about it. All right, I did the math again. Now, mind you, for a person that does not care for math, I did a lot of math. But math can be your friend. I don't mind fundamental math, math like this that's necessary, calculating type math. The other kind of math, that abstract stuff, I'm like, who cares? to say the truth. But as of this date, I figured it out. Okay, we have 128 days to Christmas, right? If we saved collectively, all of us, just $5 a day, you're already arriving at $640 out of that chunk. So according to my online research, you'll at least have the gifting taken care of because according to the research, it's $648 per person goes towards gifting. So, interesting, right? Okay. And the rest, so you could take the high road, you could take the low road, or people that just fall into the same old thing out of habit, waiting for Jan to say, but January still comes. Then indeed comes January. And then, of course, which I'll never understand personally, I just don't get it, the shocked look on the face. Really? When the billing statement comes in, but we don't have to do that. Okay. Sit down. First of all, if you find that budget way too high for yourself, if somebody's sitting out there going, really? That's what the average person spends, calculate what you spend. Okay. Sit down and find out what do you spend. Are there things that you don't necessarily have to buy? Now's the time to plan. Don't wait till November. Why do I say that? November, we start getting into that. Well, I do anyway. Once Halloween is over, out come the decorations. But I don't buy brand new decorations, okay? I keep using the same ones over and over. If somebody gifts me with a brand new decoration, thank you. But I will not buy brand new decorations. I might create a brand new decoration. All right. Now, if you don't like those numbers and say, man, that is really, really just way too much out of our budgets. And with the economy, the way it has been up and down and the, grocery expenses and all the other who knows what's, wits and whens, that may be going on in our future. I don't think personally, I think that's a lot of money per person. We're talking almost $1,000 for the holidays per person. Who out there thinks that maybe I'm wrong, that's an okay number, or who thinks that about that $997 for all the Christmas stuff, the holiday stuff, which includes not just the gift thing, like I said, 648 per person for gifting, $231 for food and decorations, and $118 for non-gift things. Let me know if that's a number that you're comfortable with. Let me know what you normally spend or allocate for your holiday spending budget. I am curious. Thank you so much. Remember, we could get a head start though. Just save $5 a day from henceforth. Got a $5 bill, put it away. You got a 10, you're in for 2 days. Keep those numbers that I said in mind. That way you don't end up in credit card debt. Paying off in March what you celebrated back in December. Think about it.